Well, June, do you think you could sit down there and fix some vittles? Huh?
Yes, I think so. I think so.
It looks like that.
Because every place you have the bottle.
But I'm surprised that the glass is too. Other shapes. Oh, yeah.
Anytime.
It's a small drawing room. It was furnished as a memorial room for the two unfortunate heirs to Emperor Francis Joseph's throne, from right to left. Crown Prince Rudolph, whose life found a tragic end at Maryland in 1889, and Archduke Francis Ferdinand, who was assassinated in 1914. Behind the picture of Crown Prince Rudolph, a painting of his wife, Crown Princess Stephanie, created by Hans Lockhart.
Stephanie.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph. Where they're restoring it. Beautiful work. To the castle. Go ahead.
This is the entire Imperial Palace of Vienna. It covers approximately 12 normal city blocks. The Hofburg took place in three main phases. The first phase started in 1279, and following the defeat of the Turks in 1683, they began the second phase of the construction. Third phase began in 1809 with Napoleon first ordered to blow up the bastions, on the site of which the Volksgarten, Heldenplatz, and the Burggarten were subsequently created. Emperor Joseph I's later decision to raise the town's fortifications entirely led to the building of the Ringstrasse, which is everything that John's filming. Architectural development took place around the Augustinian monastery and the Augustinian church, and it was in the... John's filming what they call the Heldenplatz, which is the outer square of the whole fortress. The medieval fortifications were extended in the 16th and 17th century before being blown up and razed to the ground by the order of Napoleon I in 1809. I want you to look at the soldiers.
I will.
Archduke Karl, and behind to Prince Eugene. The buildings from left to right. Go to your left. First wing is Leopold Wing. Center wing is Great Hall Wing and Neuburg and Cour de Lions. And in the foreground, the Aubert Bourgatoire, the outer Burg Gate.
This is a normal situation with everybody having their dogs out for the walks. Wherever they go, their dog goes. This is one group of four ladies with their dogs. Trust me, this is an unusual situation.
It's a dog day.
One must watch his step in Austria. There's always
A princess in every crowd.
Like my little June.
Cut. It's mating season.
Watch that action now. This, of course, is a picture of Mozart. A statue of Mozart.
and Stott Park, which is a park that's established for the musicians Strauss, Mozart, and Beethoven.
Okay, push the off button.
Americans.
Aber den sind sie auch. Sie sind ja viel zu jung und würde ja bewusster sein. Weil wir Mama Kinder sind. Sind das doch Kinder? Das doch
And this is where, June?
This is part of Stott Park. It butts up against the Habsburg Empire. Musicians of all sorts are familiar with this.
Here at the Poseidon on number 7.
This is what we call intimacy, European style.
In the bus. Or tram.
Zu Linie 15a.
Wie das abspielt.
John? John?
On the yellow buildings you'll see here where the servants lived for the Schönbrunn Castle, which sits at the end. June strolling around her castle at Schönbrunn, looking for Debbie and Stephanie and Amy and Becky, Nancy, and her sisters Syl, Heidi, Joanne, and of course her sister-in-laws Rose and Sandy and Jenny and Amy and her mom.
John, this is all the servants' quarters.
Yes. Yeah.
This is the Schönbrunn Palace. And this palace was built for the Emperor Elizabeth, who was a mother of 16, who for a period of time also reigned over Austria, and they built this palace for her. And we're gonna get hit by a car.
Front entrance to the Schönbrunn Palace and the courtyard with surrounding playrooms, including the cafe.
I can't maybe get a picture of them.
This is the main palace. And June walking into her palace. We will get a picture of her garden at the other end. Explain it to us, June. The castle is, of course, here, and this is the castle.
The back courtyard of the Schönbrunn Palace. How's this for a backyard? You only have 4 separate courtyard areas, which consist of about 450 acres of groomed grounds. And then up on the back hill is a gazebo of modest size. Did you get the gazebo?
Mm-hmm.
This was the Empress's summer home. This was her camp on Lake Cumberland. I think that's in the back of the crypt.
Probably is.
What a place, huh?
Oh, I just spotted John and June in Vienna.
Gardening people that I love, and John loves, Debbie and Kathy and JR. How would you like this in your backyard or off your condo balcony? Just a little floral landscaping across the back of her yard. I wouldn't want to live here. There's not a built-in pool.
No, it's okay.
Oh, look at all those statues and stuff. And this, like the grass, will wither and die. Can't take it with. This is John in action, spending money for Miss Guyman Stevenson. He's trying so hard to speak German, and it's not working.